Hello guys, welcome to the new week series. So for some reason I did not record live everything that I've been trading throughout the week, but then I'll be taking it to my system right now without wasting any much time. This will be a very short one, and I hope you watch it to the end. So there's still good news on the funded account, so you see that I'll talk about that later. So for now, let's just go to the system and see all that has happened, all the trades that I've taken, and probably I'll show the journal and where the journal is currently sitting at. Remember, I mentioned that I was testing out a strategy, and it was that testing strategy that I've been trading a $20 account and had taken it up to $30 in the last week series. And then for I also bought a naira trader prop firm, which I have passed both the phases currently on the funded account. So I'll be showing you the trades I've taken with that, and also the strategy which I've been trading for 4 months, or the main strategy which I've been trading. I'll also show you I took some trades on the prop firm account, which is the gold funded account. I've been trading that with that strategy. I'll show you the current stage or current place where the account is standing on. So let's just get us to the charts. I'll show you everything and then we'll explain later and conclude the video. All right, so we're going to start with GBP USD here. These are the trades I've taken so far. These are all the trades I've taken for GBP USD this week. So for this first trade, this was Monday. Yeah. I took this trade. It was a very low risk reward, or I'm not going to call it low. This is exactly the kind of things I'm looking for, so I'm not going to call it low. So I got this risk reward of 0.54. So after taking this trade, when price was somewhere around here close to the take profit, I went to Forex Factory and checked that it was US bank holiday. So after this trade went on and closed for TP, I decided to stay off the market because I do not like trading bank holidays. I don't like placing trades and watching them keep moving slowly. So if I had decided to maybe want to trade that day, this was the kind of price action I would be looking at, and I'll be stressed that day. I might not even perform better the next day, which is Tuesday. So the next day I came back, right, which is Tuesday. I got this trade, almost a one-to-one risk to reward. It's 0.97, but then what I risk, I got exactly what I risked. So it was a one-to-one on my MT5 and all that. So I'll still be going on to other pairs which I took that way, but let's just finish with the pairs one by one. So for this trade here, for this buy trade on GBP USD, I was targeting this level here. I had some kind of resistance which I was expecting price to shoot there, but then I had another level at this point. I had another level which I thought price could react to and then reverse. So I didn't want price to reverse on me, so I just had to close the trade here. At this point I was even having another trade which I was on GBP JPY. So I just closed it here, just took the profit, the little profit I got there, and just closed the chart. So the next day, which was Wednesday, okay, this was same Tuesday. These two trades were taken on same day. So the next day, Wednesday, I took a loss. This was a very quick loss. So it was a very quick one. And then that same day again, I still took another loss. And then the last trade, which was this one, was a very nice risk to reward for 1.67. I held this trade for almost 2 days. If I should drag this out like this is a 22 hours trade. I held this trade for 22 hours. So for GBP USD overall, the risk reward I got was plus 4.48 risk reward. So things were going well. Let's go to GBP JPY now. Things as well here were going very perfectly. So here on Tuesday, because after that Monday GBP USD trade, I did not check any other chart again, whether GBP JPY or XA USD, because those are the three pairs I trade: gold, GBP USD, and GBP JPY. So on Tuesday I took a loss on this guy, took a -1 risk reward, and I was targeting a 2 risk reward trade, but then it stopped me out. And then I took another trade that same day, which I later noticed that the confirmation I took the trade on, or where I was targeting, had been reached. So I just had to close it. I was targeting somewhere higher of about, yeah, somewhere this point, but then price has reached that point, reached some kind of resistance which was coming from here. Let me just put that on. It was coming from here. It reached that resistance. I was coming back, so I just had to close when price was close to my entry. I just closed it because I didn't want to lose because of something I have seen, a mistake I have seen on the chart. And then next year, that same Tuesday, I took this trade after I noticed it gave another confirmation to push higher to fail this resistance. So I took that trade and I was targeting another level, which yeah, and I was targeting another level, an equilibrium level of 50%. If I drag this out, you see it here. So this is the 50% level. I know when price gets close to that point, it reacts there. So I just targeted close to that area. I don't put my take profit exactly on it because price could do anything. So I just keep it just below a little. That was where I was targeting. So I placed this trade and I held this trade as well for almost 1 day. Yes, for 1 day. Yes, for 23 hours. I remember it was 23 hours for almost 1 day. So I held this one, and then on the next day, Wednesday, I got this other setup, which I took the trade and it hit my take profit, and then this other one hits the take profit. So things were going well here, and then I that ended up trading GBP JPY for the week on a plus 0.484 risk to reward. So on Thursday, I had to give a break. If you watch my last video, I talked about how I would not want to take a trade, but on GBP USD I took one trade, and then I realized that I don't want to take any more trades anymore, which was this trade. Let's go back to the GBP USD. After placing this trade, I just decided to stay up the chart. I didn't want to do any analysis. I didn't go to any other chart. I just placed this trade and left it. It was the next day hit TP. So on GBP JPY that Thursday, I did not take any trade, and I missed this opportunity here, a sell off from here, but then I still did not bother. I came back. I was still fine with it because since my psychology was bad, I might have come to the chart and would not see the setup like this. I would have taken a loss. I would have done something else. So it's still good that I left the chart after noticing that my psychology was not in the right place. So these were all the trades, and then now coming to gold, this was where all the wins I got moved anyhow. For gold here, I had not been taking any. I had not seen any opportunity from Monday till on Friday. That was when I got an opportunity on gold, which this opportunity here was a very perfect setup. I'm going to call this. This is a very, very perfect setup, an A plus setup. But then this trade failed me. I'm going to say I really enjoy the fact that this trade hit me out, because whatever overconfidence I was having about my setups, about how I am trading, this thing just made me realize that no matter how good your setup is, it is going to fail. So I'm going to say that this is the best setup I've even gotten throughout this week, but then it failed, and then I still got another confirmation at this point, and then it failed again. So this trade just took so much of the profits which I've gotten from GBP USD and GBP JPY. So I had 1.4. Let's calculate it. I have 1.4 on GBP USD and plus 0.8. That was 2.2, and then this minus 2 risk to reward just took everything and left me 0.2. So that's how the week just ended up in a break-even way like that. But for the past 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks, I've been ending in profits and all that. So I'm going to switch now to a face recording so I explain how exactly all these trades went on the accounts. Could I be getting payouts on the Naira Trader funded accounts, or how far is the $20 account? So let me just cut this now. And I almost forgot. I said I was going to show my journal. So this is the journal right here. This is the journal. I've been journaling everything since I started testing out this new strategy. You can see same journal, new strategy trading journal. Let's leave the zoom here like this. So I've taken 33 trades in the last 3 weeks. The last 3 weeks of trading this strategy. 3 weeks, right? Yeah, it should be 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks of trading this strategy, I've taken 33 trades. So let's come to the stats here. You can see this is how I record my things. You can see psychology, long or short, time executed, setup, what kind of setup, the levels I got from, the confluence I got from, the session, pips, and now here after the trades has played out, what is the outcome, is it a win or a loss, the risk to reward, and then I put my images, my Telegram images, the link there. Just click and see the images. So coming on to the stats here, you can see so far I have a somewhat 50% win rate, which is not bad for the strategy, because just as you see me taking a 0.5 risk to reward plus or plus 0.8 0.8, all that, I still get a higher risk to reward at some point. I still get like 1.5, I still get like point up to plus 2 risk to reward, sometimes up to plus 3 risk to reward. So having a 50% risk win rate with that kind of risk to reward is still a profitable strategy. So you can see this 51%. Here we have 17 wins, 16 losses. For now, I haven't added any trade management listing for the strategy. So it's still, so I don't do break evens. I don't move my stop loss. I don't move my SA. I just set my SA, set my TP, and then let the trade just do whatever it wants to do. So 50% win rate, and then risk to reward. This risk to reward this week, I saw it up to 10. It got up to 10 risk to reward. That's just in 3 weeks. I don't know if your journal have done this, but this is a very good performance. So it was up to 10. I believe it was those two gold losses that brought everything back to this thing. So that's how the thing is. I trade H4 and H1 levels. I need to add some things here because I trade more than just this H4 level and this H1 level. So I need to add this. I'll fix that probably this weekend. Yeah, probably this weekend. So this is the session performance. I don't trade Asian, so there's just nothing here. For London, I have a 50% win rate. I have most of my trades are London session. I take a London session. I have 11 wins, 11 losses, so 50% win rate, risk to reward 6.91, which is very, very good, very, very good in just these past 3 weeks. New York, I have 6 wins, 5 losses. My win rate on New York is higher than this thing, but I have 1.7 to risk to reward. So this is day's performance on Monday. Since these 3 weeks, I've taken 1 trade, 1 win on a Monday, and I've taken 3 losses, and my win rate there is 25%. So my win rate on Mondays is 25%. Tuesday again, this is where I have the highest win rate, 75%. I have 6 wins on Tuesdays and two losses, with the risk to reward of 3.7, which is great as well. Wednesday again is still a plus 1.27 risk to reward, win rate 42%. Thursday win rate 42%, and then Friday win rate 57%. So look at how good this thing is. Look at how clean this thing. Honestly, I love this strategy. So for the journal, I know there might be some people who might want it. This is something I fixed myself. I've been fixing this and arranging it since last year. Yes, since last year, February or so. So I've been fixing this for a very long time. I don't know if you want it. If you want it, you might have to DM me probably on Telegram or send me an email for me to fix it according to your strategy. I'm definitely not going to do it for you for free. So if you can pay something and I can fix that to your strategy and we'll send it to you. So that is that for that. And for the broker I use for my live, which I'm using for the testing strategy, I use Xness broker. I'm using that, but my main broker which I use is FBS. Why I'm not using FBS for this testing strategy is because I already have a live account there which I'm trading with, the main strategy which I'm trading with. Yes, that main strategy. And I did not even show the trades I take. I just remember I did not show the trades I take on that prop firm, on the ghost funded prop firm. I took 1 loss. Yes, I took another loss this week. I took another loss this week. I'm trying to remember what pair I took the loss. I think it was USD card. Yes, it was USD card. Let this load up and then I'll show you. So this is the journal. If you want it, then I can get it to you and all that. and all that. I've taken a lot of trades. You can just see how it is if you want. So coming to the USD card here, it was a very annoying loss. It was a very annoying loss. I just want to get done with this month. If I test this new strategy and see that this is what I can be able to trade with, then I'll just stop trading this previous one that I'm doing and then just focus on this one. So where should it, where is it? Here is a trade here. I took this trade, price went very close to my take profit and then reversed back. Yes, I reached 3% on this account. So the account is currently down 6%. Yes, the account is currently down 6%. And if I lose one more trade, account might be gone because of extra commissions and all that. That is what is going to fill in those other 1%. So the maximum drawdown is 10%. So if I lose another 3% on the account will be gone. I feel like just trading this new strategy on that account, but I cannot do that. I just want to be disciplined and say, since I've said I'm going to test this for the whole month, let me test that before I start going into bigger profits and all that. So I will be patient till next month. So today's date is the 18th. Is the 18th. So we're still, let's say, middle of the month. So I'll still be patient and wait and keep trading this strategy and see exactly. All right. So that is all for the charts. That is all I've taken. So let me start explaining how the accounts are going, and I'll be putting screenshots as well. So for the Naira Trader accounts, the funded accounts, let's start with, or let me start with the live accounts, which I've been testing with the new strategy. For the live accounts, since with the way we ended up, that account ended up in somewhat a break even. How we ended up with it last week is same way we ended up with. I think I ended up with last week with $35 and it's still on $35. We went up to $43. It was those two losing trades on gold that I lost yesterday that brought the account down to $35. It was up to 43. So we started the account on $20 and now it's still at $35. Probably this new week we will grow it. So for the Naira Trader account, that account is up. It is up because I did not, these two gold trades that I lost yesterday, I did not take it on the Naira Trader account. I couldn't take it because the stop loss was very huge, and even a 0.01 lot on that, on any of those trade, if I should place that trade, it's going to stop loss alone is going to blow the account. So the it was just too much. The margin was too much for me to take the trade, so I just left it and did not take the trade. But then for the other trades, the GBP USD and the GBP GBP, I threw out the Monday till Tuesday. I took trades on it. So I was using screenshot of the accounts. I've taken the account, the live account, to up to I think 14k or so. I'll be putting the screenshot though. So I'm left with just a small amount. When it gets to 220k, which is that's a plus 10% on the account, when it gets to 20k, that is when I can request for a payout, and that's it for the Naira Trader account. Imagine if I was trading a huge prop account like a 5k profit, this would have been my first prop withdrawal. But this might be the first prop withdrawal I'm going to be getting. So that's it. And for the gold funded account as well, I will put in the screenshot. That is the PNL. I've just been getting losses on that one. I just can't wait to be done with this month so that I'll get over that account. So that is it. I share my trades on Telegram, even though these days I have not been really too active there. I haven't posted all the trades I've been taking, but I've just been posting some. The link will be in the description. For the prop that I'm trading, it is Gold Funded Trader. I like their prices and I also like their rules. If you want to get an account with them, the accounts I personally trade with, they have different accounts. They have pro, they have standard, and others. I trade with the standard because I love the rules. You can also check the rules yourself. Link will be in the description. And for the broker I use is FBS. I prefer FBS. Their spread is good, execution good, everything good. I just like everything about the broker personally. So that is it for this week. If you really enjoy this content, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.